What's up, everybody? It's Richard here at Gas Monkey Garage, and it's been a while since I did a little tour update.
The television star and entrepreneur, Richard Rawlings, has many investment stakes in different businesses. Aside from being the main star of the automotive reality TV shows Fast and Loud and Garage Rehab, he's also a proprietor of an auto restoration and customization shop for hot rods called Gas Monkey Garage, along with the restaurant chain Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, and a music venue called Gas Monkey Live. He's also launched alcoholic and energy drinks as part of his Gas Monkey business empire. But although some of his craziest ideas became successful, others have caused him to lose huge money along the way. Before he accumulated millions of dollars as seen by his net worth, Richard Rawlings went through various career paths until he found what he was good at, having diversified investments which helped him in building his business empire. Richard's parents were from Fort Worth, Texas, and he was born there on the 30th of March 1969. They were working class, and his father had 3 jobs just to put food on the table, settle bills, and even buy him a toy car, which he treasured a lot while he was growing up. It was a Volkswagen Beetle pedal car, and he proudly drove it around the playground. It was around that time that the seed of passion for anything automotive started within him. He would watch and assist his father in their garage, working on several cars. By the time he matriculated from Eastern Hills High School, he had already gone through 3 cars. Richard knew from the get-go that he had a very expensive hobby, and so he followed in his father's footsteps by taking on jobs to support it. Before he hit the age of 21, he was already a police officer, a firefighter, and a paramedic. One of his goals was to establish his own garage, and so after saving up enough money, he confidently pursued his dream. Unfortunately, the auto shop didn't take off, and his garage even earned a bad reputation within the community, so no one brought their cars to him. The practical-sided Richard knew when to cut his losses and change the direction of his career path, so he then launched an advertising and printing company, Lincoln Press. It was successful, but he never gave up on his ultimate dream, so he sold his company. While Richard was busy making money with Lincoln Press, the idea of reopening an auto shop was always in the back of his mind. The drive to do it intensified whenever he watched automotive reality shows on TV and realized there was a huge chunk of the market that hadn't been tapped. He noticed that the women and the kids in his family would stop watching when those TV shows were on, and concluded that it was mainly because there was too much machismo in the shows. He concocted a plan to first establish an auto restoration shop, and when it was successful, he would pitch his auto restoration series idea to the TV networks. In 2002, he opened his auto shop called Gas Monkey Garage, using the money he had from selling Lincoln Press. After just a couple of years, Richard thought that he'd earned a reputation good enough to easily pitch his idea to a TV network, but the only interested people were from small cable networks. He worked hard over the next 4 years, making his brand known in the automotive industry, and in 2008, TV executives came to discuss things with him, but he still couldn't find the right people who shared his vision. So it wasn't until 2012 that he inked a deal with Discovery Channel. By that time, his garage was thriving with many clients. Fast and Loud made its TV debut on the 12th of June 2012, and the first season had 15 episodes. Just as Richard had predicted, it soon became one of the most watched shows on the cable network, as he was able to attract women and kids to watch the series. Due to the success of Fast and Loud, his face became one of the most recognized in the automotive restoration industry. He gained a huge following, and the businessman in him couldn't resist the challenge of expanding his brand. Instead of just focusing on his successful garage and TV show, he opened a restaurant and live music bar called Gas Monkey Bar and Grill in September 2013 in Northwest Dallas. This business venture had Richard's brand, but he had an overseer by the name of Alex Mendoza, who had taken the role of a managing partner, with David Hollister, who was responsible for the culinary menu. A similar business was launched in March 2014, located at the International Terminal D at Fort Worth Dallas International Airport. By October 2014, Richard and his partners, along with Peter Orr, formerly Live Nation Vice President, and the Flaherty brothers, Mike and Dan, of United Commercial Realty, opened another business, Gas Monkey Live, focused on providing a venue for live music in Northwest Dallas. The place could hold around 3,000 spectators and handle any live events. It was conceptualized when they saw how the restaurant was faring, but that the live music area in Gas Monkey Grill and Bar was too small, as it could only accommodate 1,000 people. They needed a larger area, and when a 38,000 square foot building became available, they grabbed it. While the facility's main focus was to provide live music and a venue for special occasions, it also offered other amenities such as pool tables, pinball machines, gaming rooms, and video screens, along with VIP rooms. To distinguish it from the restaurant, it would only serve bar snacks instead of a full dining menu. People couldn't help but admire Richard's tenacity for accepting challenges and taking risks. They saw Richard as someone who believed in the proverb, "Strike when the iron is hot," as he took on one business idea after another. With the increasing popularity of his Gas Monkey brand, he launched a 69-proof alcoholic drink called Gas Monkey Cinnamon Tequila. It was said to be made from the finest blue agave, or agave tequilana from Mexico, infused with natural cinnamon. It was a business opportunity that Richard found too difficult to resist, since he already had a venue to launch the product. The next product he released was a drink called Gas Monkey Energy. He knew that people at his garage worked at a fast pace, and it would help a lot if they had an energy booster available to them. However, he wanted something healthy, and so the energy drink he launched was full of vitamin B, along with bioenergy ribose. He also made sure that it had a great taste, with 3 different flavors: regular, light, and tropical. Richard was aware that it was hard to break into the beverage business, but he believed that he had a chance to get it out there by making it available in the leading convenience stores in the US. Most successful businessmen like Richard have encountered financial losses in their lives before becoming multi-millionaires. Some of them would continue to experience it each time they took a risk in a new investment. The COVID-19 pandemic hit many industries, even those that were believed to be quite stable. But in Richard's case, he'd already lost a lot of money, even when he was already on top of his game, and before the pandemic happened. Following are just some of the mistakes he's made in his career that led to some of his biggest financial losses. Poor judgment, wrong choices, and bad luck during the early years of his Gas Monkey garage contributed to him being financially broke a couple of times. Richard never revealed specific details of how it happened, just saying that those were learning years when he made bad decisions. However, he persevered because he believed that the only way out of a slump was to learn from it and work harder than ever. He did, and he came out the winner. One of the reasons why Fast and Loud was popular was that the viewers were given an insider's look at how things progressed, starting from how Richard would hunt for the rare classic car to be restored, up to the time when the finished car looked shiny and pristine. Sometimes the TV show would share with the audience what happened with the car, depending on its new owner, but there were times that they didn't. While the end goal of each restored car was to flip it to earn a huge profit, the return on investment of some of them was disappointing. There was a 2005 Ford GT Custom Coupe of 800 horsepower that the Gas Monkey Garage team restored, which initially cost Richard close to $175,000, and when he upgraded it with more features, another $75,000 was added to its final bill. When they auctioned it at the Barrett-Jackson auction house, he removed the reserve option to increase its possible sale. He was expecting something in the line of $500,000, but was disappointed that it only attracted $230,000. The same thing happened with a 1948 Chevrolet Fleet Master that Richard's team restored during the first season. He spent close to $25,000, but when they put it on the block at the League Car Auction in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Richard and his trusted head mechanic, Aaron Kaufman, were both quite shocked that it sold for less than half the amount they spent on its restoration. Richard said it was good that there were no sharp objects around him at that time, because he was so frustrated that he would have probably destroyed something near him. They should have backed out when they saw that there wasn't a huge crowd at the event. The new owner realized how lucky he was, as Richard told him that he'd got the deal of a lifetime. The second season of Fast and Loud opened literally with a big bang in the first episode, entitled Mashed Up Mustang. A newly restored 1967 Ford Mustang convertible was out for a test drive when it was hit by a pickup truck that ran a red light. Unfortunately for Richard and his crew, the driver of the truck didn't have any insurance. Most of the viewers who left comments online said that it was a miracle for them that Richard kept his cool, because most of them would have gone ballistic. He lost huge money on it, since it would undergo another repair before it was sold. However, some of the fans speculated that all of it was staged or scripted to add drama to the episode, because it was felt that everyone was acting unnaturally at the time, that is, too calm. When the final episode of the 16th season was aired on the 8th of June 2020, his loyal viewers thought it would be back for the 17th season. However, Richard dropped a bomb when he appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast and announced that the TV show was cancelled. He shared that his contract with the Discovery Channel had ended, and he felt that he'd already reached the pinnacle of success that he dreamt of after doing it for almost a decade, saying that it was time to move on to other things. While the TV show gave Richard popularity and success for many years, the cancellation could be considered potentially a huge financial loss, since it was reported that he earned $50,000 to $75,000 per episode. The TV show aired for about 165 episodes throughout the 16 seasons. So do the math. That's a lot of money to give up each season. Meantime, everything seemed to be going well with Richard and his restaurant business, until it was reported that he'd been sued by his former partners on behalf of Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. People were confused as to what happened, since the restaurant and bar were making money. Apparently, the $6 million defamation case was filed because Richard allegedly tried to get out of his contract by doing underhanded things to stop the operations, as he wanted to gain control. Richard's lawyer said that lawsuit was just a way for his former partners to get back the Gas Monkey license. But people then realized that the restaurant was operating without a proper license, since Richard's lawyer said that the contract had ended between his client and the plaintiff. It was eventually settled, and Richard was no longer a part of the business, but kept his brand. So the restaurant and bar were rebranded with a new name, Amplified. While Richard didn't lose in the lawsuit, he sure did lose some of his money by paying his lawyers huge fees. Back in July 2015, the Texas Alcoholic and Beverage Commission, or TABC, conducted a sting operation on Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. Several of their undercover operatives went to the restaurant and ordered several types of drinks to see if a cheaper version of liquors was used to save money. TABC had received complaints from clients that they may not have been served top-quality drinks. The result was that only one drink was found to be fraudulent, so Gas Monkey Live only got a slap in the wrist and a warning. However, they took a hit when they were named in the news, even if they explained that the drink that was in question was served chilled. And so when TABC tested it in their facility in Austin, the sample was already watered down a little. The official Facebook account of Gas Monkey Energy stopped posting in February 2020, and its official online site was also down. It seemed that the production of the energy drink was discontinued, although there was no official announcement. However, since there was no news or any promotion, people assumed that this was the case. It could also be due to the many manufacturing companies that suspended or halted their operations as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. But losing one of his products could be another disappointment to Richard. Fans of Richard Rawlings shouldn't be too worried about his financial losses, as he still has his thriving garage, a podcast, a huge presence in social media, particularly YouTube, in which he continuously uploads episodes about Gas Monkey Garage vehicle customizations, and all his brand merchandise, accessible not only on his website and other stores nationwide, but also at US military bases around the world. Richard seems to have survived and prospered. Let us hope so, and look forward to further episodes of one sort or another involving his business. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.